guys, so today I'm going to be doing my summer reads video, or rather some of my summer reads, being that I'm not going to discuss all the books that I'm planning to read this summer, but some of them. I've got about 6 books picked out that I'd really love to read over the months of July and August, but again, these are not the only books I'm planning to read. I may not even get to all of these. You guys know how I am, so who really knows? However, I'm not going to be doing TBRs over July and August, so this is basically as close to a TBR as I'm going to get. But again, please keep in mind, I'm going to be reading other books. I may pick up other books instead of these books. I don't know. Right now though, this is what I'm planning. This is what I'm hoping for, while also continuing on rereading Harry Potter and A Song of Ice and Fire. Now, the way that these books kind of came about is that I saw a bunch of contemporary piling up on my shelves. And contemporary is not a genre that I typically gravitate towards, but it's summertime, and I know summertime is like the time of contemporary, so I thought, why not? Alright, I really don't have too much else to say, so I'm just going to go ahead and get on into it. The first book that I'm planning to pick up this summer is Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I have read 2 of Rainbow Rowell's books, Eleanor and Park and Landline, and while I wasn't necessarily blown away with either of them, I do hear that both Attachments and Fangirl are generally the most popular of her books and the books that people love the most, so I'm excited to read this one. I'm also excited because I know this is an adult book and I love this cover. This is the UK edition. I also really do like the American edition too, but I ended up going for this one and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. The next book that I'm planning to pick up this summer is Summer Days and Summer Nights by Stephanie Perkins and a bunch of other authors. This is a book that has been making the rounds on BookTube. A lot of people have read it and enjoyed it, and again, it's not typically something I would go for, but for some reason this has just been calling to me and I decided to buy it. I've read a lot of these authors, but there's also a lot that I haven't read, so I'm excited to get a little bit of a glimpse of these authors' works. I love anthologies in that way because it helps me decide if I want to pick up more of their work without actually having to read an entire book of theirs. I've also heard that this is a lot darker than what you would expect from this cover, and I really dig that because I like whenever covers deceive you, and you guys know that I like darker stories, so just even more excited to pick this one up. The next book that I'm hoping to pick up this summer is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Universe by Benjamin Alira Sainz. This was a late birthday present from my friend Adriana over at Perpetual Pages, so Adriana, thank you so much. I've had this book on my wish list probably as long as I have had a wish list on Amazon, so it's been a few years and it's time that I read it. It's totally time that I read it. I've also heard that it is supposed to be an amazing representation of queer YA literature, and I'm ready for that. So ready for that. Look at all these awards. Awards don't lie. The next book that I'm hoping to pick up over the summer is The Disenchantments by Nina LaCour. I actually read Nina LaCour's debut novel Hold Still when I was about 17 or 18 and I really enjoyed it. And I bought her follow-up, I think around the time that it came out. Yeah, it's been a couple of years. I bought this pretty much right away and I never read it, which is just really stupid because like I said, I enjoyed her writing. I'm not too sure what this one is about, but the cover just screams summer to me and I just feel like it needs to happen. So yeah, looking forward to this one as well. The next book I'm hoping to pick up this summer is another book by Nina LaCour, and it is Everything Leads to You. This is a book that I have heard has a gay female character, which I love hearing about. What I love more about it is that I don't think that's the focus of the story, and the reason I say that is just because it seems like it's normalizing same-sex relationships more, and that's what I want to see in YA literature. That's what I want to see in all literature. That's what I want in real life. So just to, you know, hear that that is a component of the book, but that's not the entire book. I like that because I think, you know, it's normal. We should see more characters like this in literature. It's 2016, yo. It should be happening. And again, I bought this probably 2 years ago and never read it. So I'm Nina LaCouring it up this summer. I'm Nina LaCouring it up. And the final book that I'm planning to pick up this summer is Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. I actually read Jenny Han's The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy and I did enjoy it. So I wanted to read more of Jenny Han. I do have her book To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but that one just doesn't really scream to me. I don't know if I'll read that one. I don't know. If you guys think I should read it, let me know. But this one just seems a lot more appealing to me. And I've also never read Siobhan Vivian, but I would like to. And it seems like a perfect mix of like Gossip Girl and Pretty Little Liars. So I'm ready for it. And if you guys can see this right here, the margins and the font are ginormous. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to read this in like a day. I've also got the sequel, which I'd like to read as well, but who knows? Alright guys, so that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. In the comments below, I'd love for you guys to let me know what you're reading this summer. If you read any of these books, if you liked them, if you didn't like them, all of those things you know, I want to know. That was so gimmicky. Hi. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.